Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and as promised, I'm going to use yesterday's pattern to do today's creation. This is, as promised, it's going to be harder. So let me fix my guidelines here real quick first, because I need our segments that are going with the back knot. I need them to be just a little bit bigger. So this is going one more this way. Pretty easy little fix, nothing terrible. But I need to get the row bigger, because apparently it doesn't work with them being an even number for the idea that I want to do. So this is the version where this is going to be like a harder one to make. So far we've just done really easy ones. Now when I say it's harder, it's a bit. You're going to have to actually probably look at the pattern. You can't just kind of wing it until you get to the end, kind of thing, like before. But on the bigger scheme of things, it's not the hardest pattern I've ever made. So you don't have to feel like this is going to be too much. It's just a wee bit harder. All right, let's go back up the other side. Like I said, we need these to be 7 knots across in the row. And then we can do our little mods inside of it. That's gonna be fun. So, almost there. I've been really kind of anxious about making this, like really super excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure how much longer it'll take to make it, but we'll see. Oh, and I need to move the guideline here off the center and into this space. So that's going to be like the new middle of this particular row. There we go. So here's the middle of the, oh no, that's not even the middle. That's, go down to down here, the middle of the bracelet. Now get the paint tool. I'm just gonna put these little diamonds right in the middle of the row that we're doing. It's looking a little bit sloppy. Like the colors aren't quite painting out like they do when you first do one of these things, but I guess that's what you get from doing a copy and a copy kind of thing. Oh, I know it's wrong. No, maybe not. I thought maybe I saved it wrong. I don't think I did. It's just going over so many colors. And see, now we have little diamonds on the inside of this row. It's kind of subtle, but I suspect when we actually tie the knots, it's going to be a lot more noticeable than what it looks like here. And see, they're right in the middle of this this other row. But it's just one more thing to kind of have to be keeping track of as you're tying knots, which is why it's going to be so much harder to do. And keeping track because there's so many colors involved. Yeah, you can kind of make it out, like when it's just kind of zoomed to the right size, you can kind of see that there's a lot going on with those colors there. So let's take a look at the other side. So that's the middle one right there. Yep. And I had thought about the possibility of like skipping a row with each of the diamonds, but then I was like, no, I think doing these little diamonds with each, you know, like repetitively the way it is, I think it's going to be a lot more profound. I don't know. I'm really excited about this one though, guys. I think the intensity of it, like just how hard it is to make, just a little bit harder, but the payout should be amazing. Right, that's there. Down to the bottom half. It is a little bit confusing to like try to see which color is going where. Like I'm really trying hard to not make mistakes. But all I'm doing is just using the colors from the underlying strings here and just changing the directions to create these little diamond shapes. Again, this is meant to be a harder bracelet to make. So if you're kind of new to making bracelets, this might not be the one for you. But if you're up for a good challenge and you're kind of like something that's just gonna be really, really pretty, then yeah, maybe you will like this. There we go. There it is. I will get this over onto my webpage so you guys can try it out for yourselves. And I will get to making this. This will be the first thing I do tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks to my YouTube members who make this stuff possible. Again, I've been going through a lot of string here lately, and it's because they have made that possible for me. So I can't say thank you enough. Honestly, you guys really deserve all the credit for for making all this stuff happen. So thank you guys very, very much. I will be back, like I said, tomorrow with a bracelet, and I will let you know, was it really so hard, or was I just kind of over imagining this whole thing in my head? So thanks for hanging out with me, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.